Continuing our narration of the secret doctrine of the Rosicrucians by Magus Incognito, a pen name of Willie Walker Atkinson's. Brothers of the Rosy Cross. The modern interest in the Rosicrucian teaching dates back to the early part of the 17th century, about 1610 to be exact. At that time, there were rumors of the existence of a society known as the Brothers of the Rosy Cross, the officers and meeting places of which were not known to the public. The mysterious society was severely attacked by the ecclesiastical authorities and others, and was as vigorously defended by those who were interested in the general subject of occultism and the esoteric teachings. There were many spurious and counterfeit orders established during the following century, and for that matter in nearly every century since, but none have been able to show an undoubted connection with the original order. Some of the original teachings of the Rosicrucians have been incorporated in some of the higher degrees of Masonry, and have served a good purpose therein. The legend concerning the origin of the order, true in some respects, but erroneous in others, is as follows. There was a certain Christian, his name was Christian Rosenkreuz, a German nobleman who had donned the robes of a certain order of monks, had visited India, Persia, and also Arabia, and had returned bringing with him a certain secret doctrine obtained from the ages and the seers of those oriental lands. He was said to have established the original Rosicrucian Brotherhood about 1425, its existence not becoming generally known until nearly 200 years afterward. The true Rosicrucians, however, recognized this legendary tale as being merely a cleverly disguised recital of the real facts of the establishment of the unorganized order. This must be read between the lines, aided by the spectacles of understanding, in order that its real import may be grasped. The present writer here does not feel justified in telling in these pages the tale as he understands it, and it has been transmitted to him by those in authority. In fact, to make the same public, he would be violating a most sacred promise, which would amount to a betrayal of his initiation secrets. He, however, is permitted to state that the secret doctrine of the Rosicrucians is a body of esoteric teachings handed down for ages by wise men deeply versed in esoteric doctrines and occult lore. This wisdom originally came by way of the Orient, and in fact even today comprises part of the inner teachings of some of the highest Oriental brotherhoods. Its history is but another instance of the truth of the old secret axioms, one of which says that we must look to the east, whence comes all light. For many years, little or nothing was permitted to be revealed to the general public concerning the secret doctrine of the Rosicrucians. But during the past 25 years, there has been a greater and still greater freedom in this respect, until today many important Rosicrucian teachings form a part of nearly all writings and teachings upon the subject of the esotericism in general and of the higher metaphysics in particular. Theosophy and the general interest in Oriental philosophies and religions have done much to bring into public notice some of the more elementary points of the secret doctrine. In fact, in the highest writings and teachings of some of the great organizations above referred to, the Rosicrucian may find many half-hidden bits of the Rosicrucian doctrine, cleverly disguised from the unprepared many, yet plainly revealed to the prepared few. The higher alchemy. The Rosicrucians, according to the public encyclopedias and other works of reference, are held to have been devoted to the subject of alchemy. And indeed, this statement is correct. But the modern compilers of such reference books have fallen into the error of supposing that the alchemy referred to was performed wholly upon the plane of matter and concerned wholly with the transmutation of elements. They are ignorant of the fact that the alchemy which attracted the Rosicrucians and which took up most of their time and attention was mental alchemy and spiritual alchemy. Something quite different indeed, though having, of course, a correspondence to the material alchemy, according to the law of correspondence. The student of the present book will discover this fact, and will receive many valuable hints concerning the higher forms of alchemy, providing he is prepared to read between the lines of the text, and to reason by analogy. The axiom, as above, so below, will be found to work out well in this connection. In the next video, we will continue with part 1 of The Secret Doctrine of the Rosicrucians by Magus Incognito. We will move to the subtitle, Why the Esoteric Teaching is Kept Secret. See you there.